Nah.
And welcome once again. Oh
Hello
man.
again.
Oh, hello. How is everybody doing?
We're
We
good.
good.
Bring back the sun.
Yeah, we good.
One,
We
two,
good.
testing. It looks like everybody is good, except for one of our colleagues, Thabang, who is struggling with the connection. So we'll get the ball rolling so long. Thank you, and everybody, welcome to the second episode of the Micro Talks. So, Micro Talks are a series of, your vertical dramas. We're talking everything vertical drama in this space, nothing else. We just talk vertical drama. That's it, and we are so in love with that format. And thank you guys for taking time and coming in and bringing the energy and agreeing and realizing that this is an opportunity for African creators. So I want to say thank you. If I could stand up and bow down, I would do that. It's alive, and you don't know what
So
I'm
says the
wearing.
guy who put us all
Filmmakers,
together.
yeah.
So says the man who put us all together, mind you.
Yeah, he's being modest. He's being modest.
Oh man, guys, no, thank you so much. So let's get the ball rolling. Let's start off with intros. Just briefly say who you are and what do you do in the filming industry. We'll start off ladies first, and then from there we'll go to Kopedi, and then we'll go to Thabang. Take it away, Thando.
All right. Hi, everybody. My name is Thando Dlamini. I'm a producer, director, writer, actor, content creator. Listen, the list goes on. I'm here because, I like microdramas. I've been watching them on the socials, on TikTok and stuff. And so now we've got our own things we don't post, which I'm so excited about. It's actually been probably the most fun I've been having on a project in a minute now. Yeah, so that's me.
Wow, thank you very much. Let's go to Kopedi.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kopedi, and I'm a film producer, director, and founder of APN Pictures. And I'm quite excited to be involved with microdramas because they present a very unique opportunity in telling stories in a very short space of time. So I like that challenge, and I'm quite excited about what we are working on currently. So I look forward to it.
Oh, thank you so much. Let's go to Thabang.
Hi everyone.
Check.
I hope everybody's good. Yes, I'm Thabang Molibeli. I'm a producer. I'm based in Nepal, and I also run the Sukuma Film Festival. And I'm excited to be part of the microdrama process. I think this is going to be a great thing that everybody has been waiting for. So our story is basically I'm married to my dead husband's brother. So we hope this is going to be a very exciting story, and I hope that everybody's going to like it. And let's do the best that we can do with microdramas. Yeah.
Wow. No. That's amazing stuff as well. We got Mr. Val. Ha. I don't know Val. Where is Val? Is it Free State? Akir. Is it Free State or it's
Yeah, it's
Gauteng?
about
I'm just
25 days
confused.
out of the
Val.
high. It's Gauteng. We are in the borders of Gauteng and the Free State. So
Right.
that's where we are.
Okay. Right. That's why internet ya gawe ugari eish.
It's far. Yeah, it's very far.
Okay,
Understand.
Mr. B.
Free State.
Okay, Mr. B. I understand. Yeah. Okay.
No project, no problem.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your introduction to verticals. I know you touched a bit on it, and I'm going to go to you, Thando. what is it that attracted you to this space, to this format, this new vertical format?
Look, I'm on the socials, right? And you start seeing a random video of two people fighting. You don't even know who they are. You don't know what they're fighting about. So you stop because why Tandinda? So you're looking, and only to find that like it's actually a series. People are actually. I thought I was actually watching these because it was this American one that I discovered, and I thought I was watching an actual people going through whatever. Up until I realized that no, man, I think they're acting. Only to find it's actually a production, and that's kind of how it's just like, oh wow. So this is kind of where we're going, and obviously we've been seeing the ones from China and stuff, but they were more, I don't know, like cheesy to be, you know what I mean. So it wasn't like entertaining for me to be like, okay, let me, pay attention to this. Up until then it started changing and people started putting their own like flavors into it and stuff. And now it's just, it's like a whole, you can tell any kind of story that you want. For me, that's what I enjoyed the most because there's no one that's controlling us and saying you can't tell the story, otherwise we're not funding you.
Yeah. I mean, like it really democratizes filmmaking, if I can put it that way, and also it breaks down the usual gatekeeping barriers because you are able to just go at it and create something, and there are all these platforms like TikTok where you can upload your content and get people excited. And we're going to come back, Thando, because I've seen your work on is it TikTok? We've got something going there, so which makes this format a perfect space for you because you already have this loyal audience. But hopefully we do have time to come back to that. So for now, let's go to Thabang. Thabang, just tell us briefly your introduction to microdramas and what really made you fall in love with this format.
Okay, my introduction to microdramas was that there was this couple that I followed on I think it was on Facebook or on TikTok, and it was I think the title was I'm married to my wife, and basically they were so funny, and I thought maybe it's just stories that they just posting, only to realize that this is a microdrama, the conflict that they were going through every day, when the husband just leaves all the techies outside and then the wife has to pick them up and then they have their argument and then it's just 1 minute and then it's out. And then I thought, okay, but I found myself somehow following them. I found myself, and just as I was following them, I realized that there were so many people actually following these guys. And then at some stage, I realized that even brands were actually coming in. You find them sitting in a restaurant, and you'll actually see the label, and then you realize, no, man, these people are actually making money out of this. But then you're just following them, and it's so little. And then I thought, how about coming up with an idea that maybe will work in that way in the microdramas? But I didn't know they were called microdramas. So I started playing around the ideas of coming up with stories that will have a hook, but then you'll have people talking about it. You have maybe an audience actually engaging with the story as it goes. So, but that was just an idea that I thought about before I actually came to realize that these are actually microdramas. And then when you came up, Mr. B, and said, look, we're starting with the microdrama producers platform on WhatsApp. When you started with the WhatsApp, I was so excited. But still, I did not know that they were called microdramas. I just thought it was just TikTok stories or Facebook stories, just as they were random. So this space, yes, actually is something that I'm really excited about, and I hope that maybe we can do something about it. So that's how I came to realize, to see how microdramas are about, and I'm excited about it.
Oh man, that's amazing. Thank you so much, Thabang, for those kind words. And really, I want to tell you guys, we are making history here.
Why is it
really? We're making history. We're just talking about it now, but lives are going to change in a few moments later. That's what they always say. So, so things are going to change, really, guys. And I think let's just keep at it, and we see things unfold. So I'll go to you, Kopedi, for your piece on how you got introduced to this microdrama and why you love it. If you do, I hope you do.
I do. do. That's why I'm here. I think for me, I love microdramas, or I'm interested in microdramas for a simple reason that, like you said, they democratize the industry, right? And also it's giving us an opportunity to build a blueprint, for these microdramas, because now this is like something new. We are the front runners. We're going to make history. That's very interesting and challenging for me. And most importantly, I think, it gives everyone an opportunity to step onto the stage that was never there before, right? Because with microdramas, you don't have to go for your high-end talent. You can use up and coming people. So it's they foster more collaborative effort, and that's what I like about microdramas. And I'm here for that. I like the challenge, and I look forward to working with as many people as possible to make this a reality. Yeah, and that's what attracted me to microdramas.
Oh man, no, thank you so much. That's encouraging, guys. Now let's go straight to your projects, because you are the creators, and today we are here to meet the creators. Kopedi, in relationship to this project, you're the executive producer looking after 2 projects, right?
Yes.
You're looking after Thabang's project, and you're also looking after Neo's project. So we've got 5 projects for those that do not know, and Kopedi is one of the executive producers. So let's come to Thando maybe first, and let's talk about her project. Thando, your project is I think for me it was one of when I read the synopsis of your project, I went like, this one understands microdrama and has nailed it, because it's only unfortunate we're not going to talk too deeply about the project itself, but perhaps just touching on a few things, maybe its themes, the culture, not talking straight about the project.
So look, my project was actually inspired by my TikToks, right? So my TikTok is about the slay queens, I guess, but they're not slay queens, right? They just look like, but they're not. But so that character, everybody, like, they love Portia. They just love that girl, and I was like, okay, well, look, what I'm understanding right here is that people don't, they just want to connect to a character, right? And they just want to connect with them in a way where they can relate to their stories. Like, you're not telling something that nobody's actually been through, like being abducted by an alien or something like that. You know what I'm saying? It's everyday things that the Gen Zs are going through, and Gen Z is actually the biggest market for these kinds of things. Everybody's on their phone all the time and stuff, right? So that's kind of where I pulled it from, and it's funny, because for me, this isn't just about just telling a story just for the sake of telling a story. There needs to be a reason behind it. There are lessons, and we don't have to, we can watch ourselves and laugh at ourselves a little bit and be reflecting on ourselves also. So it's for the Gen Zs, especially the female ones, for me, to be able to, become the woman that we are actually aspiring to be, instead of, there's so many influencers and stuff who we're living double lives. We're lying on, which is what the premise of my story is, of things being post. It's about a girl who's living an imaginary life, but she's videoizing it, all of it. But she actually is, she's broke, but she's pretending to be. And it's just about watching the things that she'll kind of go through in order to post that one, Instagram post and whatever. So yeah, I think it's very exciting for me. Those characters, it's funny, it's good.
Oh man, oh, I love that. And before we go to Thabang, I love how microdrama, how they title the titles. The titles are not like one word type of titles, right? It's almost like the title already tells you what story it is. But still, that doesn't matter. Still, people come in to see, because for you, it's things we don't post, right?
Yeah.
And yet, in the title already, they sort of it's a lot is implied, but you find people will still be curious and they will come in and they want to see what is it that is not supposed to be posted.
Exactly.
And then we got Thabang's one is I married my dead brother's husband. Hey, Thabang, tell us, what are the cultural themes and what is it that inspired you to write this particular story? Can you hear us, Thabang? Maybe.
But that has been done.
He's in a different country, guys.
Yeah. Val,
Yeah.
we'll forgive him. Go ahead, Thabang. Kopedi,
I don't think he can hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Kopedi, you can take it away because you're the executive producer of that project, so you should.
Look, when we were growing up, I had families around me where we were staying that
Oh man, maybe from Val. You see, internet, the internet is in Val. Is trying to figure out how they would I go to Preston.
It's far. It's far.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Kopedi.
But I think I can answer that. So, the beauty about Thabang's project is that it talks to the cultural theme, about how people are still living in the olden days, even though we have moved on, right? And just when you thought that we have gotten rid of like cultural themes or cultural ways, but there are families that are still very much tied to that, and you have these characters where they think that they are in the new era, but they have to now double down between the old and the new. So it's very interesting how these characters now navigate between the two worlds, between the traditional world and the modern world. It's very interesting. I can't really wait to see how these characters navigate this world and how do they come out on the other side. It's very interesting, and that's what this microdrama is about. It's about a woman who needs to marry her dad's brothers, her dead brother's, her late brother's husband. Yes, her late brother. Sekhuwa man. Yeah, so she needs to marry this guy to stay within the family, and it's a challenge for her because it's a very complex situation.
And we'll leave it there because we don't want to talk too much about it. Obviously, the stories are currently in development. We've got these wonderful creators. They've got writers like Thando. Thando's story is being written by who is it? Bafana? Is it? Who is it?
Bafana.
I am right. See, I know everything about each project.
Yes, you do.
I know Thabang's project is being written by Thabang.
Yes, the E is important. Yeah,
the E is important. Oh man, guys, I don't know what it is. Time is very jealous. When you are having too much fun, how fast time moves. And then when life is miserable and everything is terrible, it does not move. Can you believe it? So let's jump to the next bit of this. Starting off again with you, Thando. Where would you like ideally to see your project go? Just your like I'm the fairy god's mother, and I'm here to answer everything and give you the wishes of your life with your story.
To the world.
Where would you like to see your story?
To the world. I want it all over the world. See, I know it's possible. The polygamists did it. So it's possible.
Yes.
So that's what I want, because we can do it.
In a nutshell,
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell, that's no. I'm agreeing with
Yes.
you. I'm saying in a
Yes,
nutshell.
100%. Yeah.
And I couldn't agree with you more, Thando, because here's the thing with Africa. Africa, we always want to take our time, and we want to spend most of our time consuming. Like right now, there's a lot of phones with these apps over Drama Box, over Real Short, and everything, and we are busy consuming and consuming and consuming. But we know how to cook. We've got stories for
Yeah.
days,
Yeah.
years. We've got
Yeah.
a wealth of stories. So I really, and now I don't want to take too much of this platform because this is about you creators. But really, for me, this is why we created the African Microdrama Producers Forum, right? This group, we like, come on, Africa, come on, African creators, rise up, create,
Yeah.
stop just being fed, and we're doing very well in other spaces like your online streaming and television. We're doing very well, trust me. But it's in the microdrama space that we're not yet really active. So I applaud you and I say let's keep going. So Kopedi,
Yes.
on behalf of Thabang's project, let's see if Thabang is here. We'll try. Thabang, if you yes, you look good, Thabang. Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, no, sorry for the network. Yeah.
Now we want
So
to know,
like I was saying
Thabang.
about my project, is that as we were growing up, we had this.
Okay. And
Say
here
that again?
go ahead,
I did not
Thabang.
pick that up.
Keep going, Thabang. I was saying you're back, so you can proceed. What were you saying about when you were growing up,
Yeah, I did
considering
not
your
pick that up. No, I was saying it's my project. As we were growing up, we had these friends of ours that at some stages we were growing up, they would always say, they would always.
Network. Yo.
No, Thabang, let's
Yes,
move
as
to
we were growing up, we had these friends of ours that at some stage they would tell us that their uncles are actually their fathers, you know, and this would create some kind of confusion that how is that happening? And then that their mothers was actually married to their father. So
yeah.
that did not make sense, but these were our friends at that time. And then it seemed like it was happening.
Oh man,
Yo.
you see what I was saying about now it's not only time that's
Aye.
jealous, it's the internet.
Aye.
Oh, Thabang
Yo.
now is managed to glue us. Now I'm like, oh, Thabang, we
Let's
can
come back to South
the
Africa.
question we answered yesterday. We can go back to it, and then now he's going, and I'm like, oh, I'm enjoying, and then
Mr. B, we are now going into episode 2 of his microdrama now. He's got us hooked now. He's got us hooked. Yeah, now we need to find out what happens next.
Yes,
oh man, know what? Just hold on.
But I think
on.
sorry, Mr. B. For me, I think I want to add on to what Thando was saying about where do we want these stories to end up, and I think what's important is that for a very long time, Africa has been feeding the world with a lot of minerals, a lot of stuff, and why not feed them with our stories now,
Yes.
Africa has been a mother to the world on many levels, and I think with the microdramas, we are going to feed the world with our stories the way we want to tell them, and I think the world is just not ready. They're not ready.
They're not. It's going to be so
They are not seeing this. the things that are coming.
Yeah. They won't see us coming.
It's exciting. They love us already. When you watch the things that like trend and stuff, whether it's reality shows that are coming from South Africa on Netflix, like what was it? What Love Never Lies or something? I don't even like. They watch. Or everybody watches all of these things, and they're always just like, "Oh my God, South Africa." Well, they, I'm just talking about South Africa for now, but I'm not saying only South Africa. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But I'm just making that as an example. So they do, and even on TikTok, they're scared even to land on South African TikTok. They always make these videos. You always come across these videos saying, "Oh my goodness, guys, why didn't you tell me about South African TikTok?" It's wild over there.
Yeah.
You know? So that kind of stuff. So that means we are interesting people, and we must like use that to our advantage.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
No, let's kill it. Let's kill it in your language, because you're the younger ones. You understand better. Let's kill it. No, let's kill it, man. Thank you very much, guys. Let's go to the last bit of it now. We're gonna talk about this process. How have you found the entire process, and what are your biggest challenges with this process? And before you can answer, we've got a comment, by the way, from YouTube, and I would like to ask actually those that are watching us on YouTube, you can now put in your questions quickly. We have got about 5 minutes to go. I will put this question. He says, are these projects self-funded or funded by a microdrama broadcast platform? Who is this? Ashley N.E. Jones. These projects are not funded because we realize that the minute we go that route of let's look for money, let's do this, we are again not going to get started. That's unfortunate, really, because often in Africa, that is the biggest hindrance is funding, right? And the funds that are there are usually not enough for everybody to really for everyone to go by. So yeah, so please feel free, put in some more questions whilst we take this last bit of the talk. So let's start again, Thando. What has been your biggest challenges, and how did you find this process thus far? Just mix it, the process of creating this content, and also your biggest, of course, excluding the financing one, because we've already mentioned. Go ahead, Mama.
So look, I think for me the biggest obstacle rather is the length of the episodes. I've got 2 minutes to make you attached to a character, to show you their flaw, show you their good side also, and to tell an actual story.
Yeah.
In 2 minutes, it's very difficult. We're used to, you write, like Act 1 is like pages and pages and pages. Now, Act 1 is literally 3 seconds, and that's it. And now you've got, so for me, that's really been the challenge. But what I'm enjoying the most is how dramatic, because it's 2 minutes, everything has to be like overly dramatic. So I'm loving the part that I can go as crazy as I want. Yeah. I like that part the most. But that's really it. There's not enough time, and I have to like think and like make sure that you are. I have to serve you like drugs to a certain extent. You know what I mean? Like, stop.
That's exactly what it is. It's a hook.
It
Remember, they say, "What are you on drugs? You are hooked."
Exactly.
On drugs.
Exactly.
You see? So yes, Thabang, what has been the biggest challenge for you coming into this format?
Like Thando said, it's having to write something in 2 minutes, having to get to start a character and actually love it or hate it in 2 minutes, and getting to know who the person is in 2 minutes. That has been a challenge, but actually even exciting one, even when you think about it. That you come in early, you go out, as Gus was saying yesterday. But then having to write back, it's actually been a challenge to me. But it's very exciting to know that you have to tell a story in literally 2 minutes. So we'll see how it goes, but we are excited about it. We'll see how it goes, having to tell a story in 2 minutes. I mean, in a series, you have establishing shots, you have beautiful locations, your opening mid shot and that. And this time, you only have to go either close shots, or you don't even have to do long shots. Basically, it's all close up, and that's going to be that's going to be a challenge. But let's see how it goes. I mean, they have been there, people have been making it, so I think we can learn from those that have done them before, and then grow from there.
Man, Kopedi, maybe let's come to you, but perhaps now at a different mode in terms of how has the process of being an executive producer for these micros. Talk to us in terms of challenges from that level.
Yeah, I think for me, it's more about how do you how do you get old habits die hard? Let me start by that, right? And we are used to how we used to tell stories, and I think time is moving, and we need to adapt, right? And for me, the way I'm looking at it is that we are setting a blueprint, for the next generation who are going to come into these microdramas. There's already a template that we are setting right now, right?
Yeah.
We are coming across a lot of challenges that we need to overcome and find our way around it. And once we are done, there'll be a blueprint which we can then share with the industry to say, this is how you make a microdrama, because we are the front runners. And obviously, the exciting part about that is that when speaking from a producer's standpoint, is that I like microdramas because I don't have to work with 5 locations. I don't have to work with hundreds of people on set. We are always lean. We use 1 or 2 locations, and it's very much adaptive and quick response. And that's what I like about that, because few people, few locations means less budget. And I'm happy with that, because I don't want to be having hundreds of people on set. And yeah, then it becomes very much more challenging. And I think for me, that's the plus about these macro dramas. And they're bringing in a new thing that we need to adapt. Times are moving fast. Times are moving fast.
Yeah. And who knows? Who knows, Kopedi? Sorry to cut you. And who knows? Maybe this could be an opportunity for us to find our signature as Africans.
Yes.
Maybe we are going to find it instead of us always,
Yeah.
But I think we've got an opportunity. I mean, let's go for it. I've got a question here. Let me see what this one says. Do members on the panel have any? Definitely, we have got. I'm sorry you joined a bit late, but we do have some projects. Actually, we've got a slate of 5 projects, and in here represented is 2 out of the 5. So keep on the lookout for more of these broadcasts. Obviously, if you can subscribe there, but I hate saying that because now I begin to sound like,
Subscribe to my channel. It's awkward,
Subscribe and like. Subscribe and like.
don't subscribe. Maybe you
that's
don't have to. We'll share the link because we're not really in that business per se. We're here to share information, right? And then there is another interesting one from Sifiso Nobela. Oh, this was a good friend of ours. How can film festivals integrate microdrama, and how can we drive more of our audience hooked on their device while we need their attention too at festivals? That's a good one, eh? Because with festivals, festivals are traditionally oriented 16:9. So I can imagine they're going to stay Kineko and asking them to show Thando's thing, which is like this. So we're working.
But you see, Mr. B, just to add on to what Fiso's question is about, is that with every implementation of something new, it challenges the entire value chain to look at itself and to adapt and change. It's not our problem that microdramas are shot vertically. State Chemical needs to find a way how to come to the party, right? Because the world is moving that way. The world is moving that way.
Yeah, I agree.
No, guys. No. I know we should differ as panelists, but no, guys, I still want to make my move for cinema. No,
we're not saying they need to get rid of 60. You can't get rid of you can't get rid of cinema or film. That will always remain, right? I mean, film has been there for years, and there are people that love cinema. But however, there are people now that are loving or enjoying microdramas, right? So State Chemical or distribution has to find a way to cater for this market.
Yeah.
Right, because we are creating the content, so they need to meet us halfway to say, how do we service the industry? That's my view.
But remember, we are
quiet.
But you remember,
Thabang.
yeah, at least my network is stable now. Yeah,
Okay, go
Is
ahead,
that
go
yeah.
ahead,
But
Thabang.
remember, the market we are saving here is mobile phone.
Mm,
Yeah, and I'm saying the market that we are saving here is mobile phones. So whoever wants to come
yes.
to the party has to adapt to the. I mean, everybody now. I mean, the cell phones has become like a second person. It's me, my phone, and anybody else. So whoever wants to come to the party needs to adapt to the market. But I don't see if technical wants to come in, that's where they need to be. But then for me, that's where the market is. It's on the cell phone. So I'm not interested in what they want to do. If they want to come in, then they will have to adapt. Like what is saying. But what we need to put our
Yeah.
heads on is that we are saving the market that is on cell phones right now, and that's where we need to concentrate that's where we need to put our energies in as much as we can. And anybody else will have to.
No, I mean, look,
Yes.
I hear what you guys are saying, but here's my take, if I'm also allowed to have my take, right? So, cinema
Yes.
is a culture on its own,
Ah,
and
it should be fun.
it's a respected culture. We're not taking that away. So, if a cinema distributor like Stekineko wants to come into the space, they are not coming to the space to take down their cinemas. They are coming into the space to create maybe an app that then caters for that market, which they can then use maybe to drive audiences to the cinema, like what Netflix is doing. Netflix has got something like that, but they call it discover content. So you watch something which is on a vertical quick screen, and then you discover, oh wow, there is a series like this. Then you go, to catch it that other side. Because really, I mean, these are different markets, right? The mobile consumption is designed for that quick.
exactly?
Yeah, like on your way to work, if you're using a taxi, you can catch up on this during lunch. You can finish a series during lunch. That's how quick we are. So,
Yeah.
but I think we have exceeded. We've gone over time, guys. Like people are going to kill us because we said 30 minutes. But let me hear me out. Going back to the issue of structure, which Thando and Thabang seem to agree, that's their biggest challenge coming in, was that format. That is the main part of it. Think about this. You've seen people on TikTok, and they're like, people
Mm.
give you like 1 second, maybe less, to impress them. And if you don't, you're gone. Like people will swipe your heart away. If you are watching how people swipe up, it's brutal. So to really come into that space and be able to write something that will keep people, hook them, and keep them. And when you've kept them at the end, give them another hook, a cliffhanger that makes them come back for episode 2. That's so difficult to
Exactly.
write, Thando, right?
Yes, it is. It is absolutely. I have to catch you in that 3 seconds. Like I said, it's 3 seconds that I've got to make you say what's happening until the very end. And even at the end, I mustn't answer your question. I told you, drugs. I must just you have to keep on. Like I'm not gonna give you what you want. Yeah.
Wow. All
Yeah.
right. So we've got another question, but I mean, this has to be the last one because we've run out of time. How do we create more awareness around funding of these talents? Is government funding a possibility? Are the avenues even there? Definitely. Here's the thing. Okay. And I'm going to speak from the founder perspective. I have approached, and fortunately I will not mention, of course, the organizations that I have approached. And you approach these organizations and you say, here is microdrama. We are consuming, 5 projects that we have identified we want to create. Come in, let's talk, let's see how it's almost like there's always that approach of, well, let's see what they're up to. Is it gonna work out? It's working out. Hey guys, hey, come over, let's see. No, we need to move very fast. And as Africa, we're always trailing behind. That's our biggest problem. Our problem is everything in Africa takes time because we're trailing behind. If we were in the US by now, guys, we would have, I don't know, I think we would have raised funds. But now here, but anyway, so to answer your question, Noli, definitely it's something that can be done. It's a format that can be recognized even in the awards space because this is a serious business. It's filmmaking. If you come to a set where they are doing a microdrama, the only way you are going to tell that they're doing microdrama is because the camera will be like this. But otherwise, the lights, everything is the same. So thank you so much for that. And I think I will ask for parting words. If you've got quickly, Thando, starting off with you, what's your parting shot?
Well, mine is to, creators, look, microdrama space for me, I'm enjoying because I don't have to wait for anybody to give me money. Let's do it and let's do it now and nobody can tell me anything. So let's do it. If people want to create, let them create. We have all of the stuff at our disposal. Let us use it and let us, also as let's get like rich, also like other people,
Yes, let's get the rich. I drink to that.
Awesome.
I
Thanks.
drink to that. Kopedi, what's your parting shot?
My parting shot is that look out for our slate, guys. You will be very impressed when the stuff is coming out, and impossible is nothing. Let's rock. Yeah, let's rock.
Man.
Yeah.
Nah, let's rock for sure. Let's rock for sure. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate you. I know we went over time by a good 13 minutes, but we were having so much fun. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your time and your efforts to really bring this to fruition. I must say, we are getting a huge audience. If you didn't know, because I can see the numbers here. So this is going to be an extremely popular stream, and I truly appreciate you for all your efforts. I wish you the best. Go all the way, create, and let's make money. Let's get rich from it. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Let's see. Do I have? There's one. Okay. So it's just a thank you so much for the session. Thanks, Neo. Truly appreciate. So for anyone who is enjoying this, because we are going to come back with the other big projects. So you can then follow the channel so that you obviously get notification when we go live. But for now, I want to say a goodbye to my lovely guests.
Bye, guys. Thank you so
much. Bye,
guys.
Thank you very much. Have a good night. Yeah?
Bye. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dango.
I was there for a few minutes.
Hola, Shonasto. Hola.